Welcome to The Planet, the podcast for L Word fans. I'm Elka.
And I'm Casey.
This is our debut episode.
Welcome to episode 1.1, the L Word Season 3 preview, or the prediction show, or the
pre-game
can't wait until
show.
it starts show.
So, in honor of this season premiere, let's
Drink beer.
put up pictures of our labia majoras. We have 2 hours till the premiere. I'm a little impatient. We've only been waiting, 18 months since season 2 ended.
Is it
6
on tonight?
Years. Yeah, didn't I tell you?
Oh, I forgot all about it.
Well, since this is our first cast, let's tell our listener a little bit about ourselves. What?
I didn't know we were doing that.
Well, Casey, why did you choose to do an L Word podcast?
I don't like this.
Why?
Because I don't want them to know about me.
Oh. Alright, I'll tell you why I'm doing this. Because all over the country today, people are going to L Word premiere parties. People who live in real cities, like Phoenix, Los Angeles, New York. There's probably somewhere in Oklahoma that's doing it, but no. Podunk, Albuquerque has no premiere parties. We put up a post on Craigslist. Come to our L Word premiere watching party. It'll be fun. Nobody. One straight girl, but you can't have an L Word party with one straight girl. So, we decided to make an L Word fan podcast. Maybe somebody else out there is missing all the premiere night parties as well.
Actually, I don't think anybody else in Albuquerque can afford Showtime. Lesbian or straight.
You're probably right. If we weren't stealing it from the neighbors, we probably wouldn't either.
Okay.
No, neither of us has any radio experience whatsoever. We're just fans of the show. We're not affiliated with Showtime. We're not radio professionals. I think I've listened to the radio a couple of times before. That's about it. Okay, so it is our first real show, and we've already run into a technical difficulty, which is that Casey and I have exactly the same voice, which we didn't realize until we started recording ourselves.
Okay, you say something and then I'll say the same thing and we'll test this theory.
Okay, I think Dana is hot.
I think Dana is hot.
Okay, that's enough. Stop it. So, the way to tell us apart is if one of us says something funny, it's probably Casey. And if one of us says something that she thinks is funny but it's really not, it's probably me. We plan to be a spoiler-free podcast.
Does that include what's on the internet right now?
Yeah.
So we're not allowed to talk about what we've seen on the internet.
No, we can talk about the teasers. Some people consider those spoilers, but I
think that they're weenies.
Yes, those people are weenies. No, I watch the teasers, but I don't read spoilers where somebody leaked some information what's going to happen in 5 weeks. I'm not into that.
Okay, so we're spoiler-free in that we're not going to give out any inside information because we don't know any and we're not going to find out any. But we're going to watch the trailers and the preview videos that are on the internet.
And if something comes up where we are going to do a spoiler, we will warn you. We'll do a spoiler alert.
What will it sound like?
We'll have to make one up. You may notice we don't have any intro music yet, but we're working on it.
I'm learning how to play instruments right now.
Season 3 is about to start. I haven't been on the message boards because I was afraid that there would be some spoilers there. So I don't know as much going into this as some other fans may. But I just wanted to be surprised and shocked. But I do know a few things about tonight's episode. I know that it takes place 6 months after the last episode of Season 2. I know that Crazy Jenny has been gone in the Midwest somewhere, supposedly, I think. And she's going to be coming back.
As a straight woman. No.
You don't know that.
I'm just kidding.
It could be.
She's coming from the Midwest, so they might have brainwashed her.
You come from the Midwest.
I'm here now. I had to escape that madness.
Let's see, what else do we know? We know that the actress Jennifer Beals is pregnant.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes. 41 years old, having her first child. Congratulations, Jennifer Beals. It's probably not an accidental pregnancy at 41, so...
Maybe it'll be a gay child due to the exposure to lesbians.
You don't want to spread that sort of rumors. They're going to round us up and put us in camps if you say that sort of thing. But anyway, well, how are they going to handle this on the show? A lot of people think that Bet and Tina are the central figures of the show, which
Those
is arguable.
people are lame because they're the least important characters to me.
They're the glue that holds the other characters together in some ways.
No, Alice is the glue. It's just that no one realizes that. Without Alice, maybe none of them would even know each other anymore.
That's true. Without Leisha Haley, the L word would just be a paltry excuse for a show.
No, but I don't know. Pillows. They could hide her stomach with pillows. She sits behind a desk a lot.
So you think that they'll just try and hide it with
Yes.
clever camera work?
Yeah, because how are they going to make bitchy, business-like Bet into a mother? That's just wrong. Plus, how would she get pregnant?
Bet is a mother.
I mean, impregnated.
Yeah, I think that Bet's ovaries are probably hard little stones.
They're
But
big
I love
She's
Bet.
got big
Yeah,
stones.
she's got big stones. I love the character of Bet. I think she's going to make a great parent. I don't see her pregnant. It
Me
doesn't
neither.
go with her at all. But I love the way Jennifer Beals kind of owns that character. Bet is like just such a, she's layered. She's complex. I like that character a lot. Okay, so we're hoping maybe they'll just do some tricky camera work and pretend that she's not pregnant.
Well, how far along is she?
A la Lucille Ball. I have no idea.
Okay.
I should probably know, but I don't.
She's pretty skinny. So sometimes really skinny women, they just stay skinny and then they have a big round ball in front of them and it's easy to hide it.
Yeah.
Unlike, well, was Tina really pregnant?
She was.
Okay, and she was fatty.
Don't say that. That's insulting.
She was.
She was glowing. She looked like a healthy, glowing, beautiful pregnant woman.
She was a fat ass.
Oh, great. We just
Okay.
lost our listener.
We'll take that part out.
No.
Our listener.
Okay, so what other celebrity gossip do we have? So there's rumor has it that Alan Cumming is going to be a guest
That's
this
awesome.
season.
I love him.
I adore him.
Except for I saw a picture of him on the show, just a still, and he looks kind of freaky. He has bleach blonde hair, and he's very feminine looking.
I wouldn't care if he was covered in tampons. I think he's adorable.
Well, yeah. Covered in tampons.
I even thought he was cute when he was all blue and he had that tail in X-Men.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah. He was hot in that, too. Alan Cummings is hot.
For a man.
So, what else do we know? Helena is still on the show, which surprised some people. Some people thought Helena was only going to be a guest star in season 2 and wouldn't transition now that Tina's dumped her ass.
She's supposed to somehow miraculously going from being, what was her job title? Rich lady?
Yeah.
The
No, philanthropist.
Mommy Warbucks. Okay. To owning a movie studio?
Yeah, supposedly she's going to buy. I wonder if it's the one that Shane works at.
I don't really. Yeah, it must be linked in somehow because who cares otherwise?
So I am kind of glad that the character Helena Peabody is still on the show because she was really difficult to like. Her personality is in season 2 in some ways was pretty one-dimensional. She was the bitch, the hot, sexy, rich bitch.
She was difficult to like,
Mhm.
but she was not difficult to look at. So if she could become multi-layered, then she might be better. Like right now, she's just a bitch.
Yeah, but I think ever since the beginning, you could tell that there was more to her. But they just never really gave her an opportunity to show it.
I never got that sense. I just thought she was a spoiled rich girl.
I always got the sense that if the writer spent a little more time developing her character, that there'd be something there. So I'm actually glad that Helen is still on the show.
I got the feeling they just threw her in there to have somebody to hate.
Did she show up around the time that Tanya left?
I don't know. Maybe.
I
That would
think
make
it's
sense.
good. I think that one of the things that works with the show is that they give you some people that are hateable.
Because that's how lesbians really are. Hateful bitches.
All right,
No.
great. Now I'm not even going to listen to the show. I loved Tanya. I wish Tanya was on the show
Me too.
still.
Yeah. I love to hate her.
Me too. I love to hate her. I loved the way they did her hair and the way they dressed her. Like, okay, in season 2, it was like Fashionista Boulevard. Like, everybody was wearing these designer clothes, and they all had their own look. And then they would put Tanya in these like high-waisted white jeans with a skinny belt.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't
With
even
a perm.
Yeah, and it's like you don't even notice it, but there are these subtle clues that say like Tanya sucks. I loved Tanya, and I wish she would make another guest appearance later on, with or without Melissa Rivers.
Definitely without. Well, why would they bring her back? They're not going to bring her back.
Maybe Dana can sue her for the wrongful death of Mr. Piddles, which was never proven, by the way.
Okay, so what else is going on?
Do you want to talk about baby Angelica?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we can.
Well, it's 6 months later, so I had thought maybe that postpartum depression would be a plot line, but if it's 6 months later, Tina's probably
over it.
well over it. Yeah.
If she had it all.
Okay. So let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's talk about Jenny.
Jenny is the meat and potatoes? Okay, that's not what I think is the meat and potatoes.
No. Not of the show, but of a conversation about the show.
Oh, I think the conversation about the show is...
Don't say Betty.
Dana and Alice.
Oh, God, you're right. Well, I guess that I have showed my cards. Jenny is dear to my heart. I love Jenny.
I like her, too.
We're the only two.
Really? You
Mia,
don't like her?
we've got your back. Mia Kirshner. We're here
I
for
like
you.
her a lot because she seems, even though she might not be the most stereotypical lesbian, she's the most, like, to me, realistic because I've known a lot of people like her. I guess I've known a Shane or two.
Really? You
Not
are
personally.
a Shane.
Not personally.
You were Shane in college.
For 5 minutes.
That was a fun 5 minutes.
The meat and potatoes, in your opinion, is Jenny. So what do you mean by that?
Because I think Jenny's character is one of the most controversial.
Okay, she's definitely got the craziest on-screen, obvious, I'm nuts thing going on. The whole dream sequence, circus thing, and, yeah, just, I mean, her whole story is bizarre. Like, even just what they've shown is bizarre, and that's only supposed to hint at what's really going on.
I mean, I don't know if this is true or not, but Jenny seems to be the most hated character.
By fans?
Yes, by fans of the show.
Probably because she used to be on screen having sex with Tim.
Yeah, but if Alice had a boyfriend, I don't think she would be as hated as Jenny was. I think that part of the reason that people don't like Jenny is because she didn't just come on and say, okay, I'm a lesbian now. Like, she doesn't know it was a process for her. And that's, I think, more realistic. Not everyone is born knowing that they're gay. And the show comes to a screeching halt.
I don't know why you're going off on this.
I don't know, I just like Jenny. Okay. Well, you know, on the boards, people are like, oh, I hate Jenny, I wish they'd get rid of her.
Oh.
But if you read some of the message boards, they're so bitchy. Like, there are people that say, oh, the show would be so much better without Shane.
That's ridiculous.
I know. Whoever says that, I don't even understand that person.
I like every single character. If I had to get rid of someone, okay, they did get rid of someone, and it was Tim. How pointless was that?
Yeah.
He should have been on for like 1 or 2 shows, and that's it. And then Bet's father, I
liked him.
I can see why they did that, but I wasn't into it. It just made me mad.
Well, me too. So you just want no men on the show at all?
No, I like the character of Mark.
Really?
Because he's a lesbian.
Mark?
Yeah, I think he's a lesbian in a man's body.
I don't know the actor's name, but I think Mark is pretty sexy.
I think he's disgusting, but I like his character anyway.
He's got those pointy incisors. That's hot.
If you say so. The only people you've said are hot are men. I just want to let you know that.
You like Alan Cumming, too.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, but I think it's unusual that the only people that you've noted are hot are men.
I'm just trying to balance things out here. We can't just spend the whole show talking about how much we love Leisha Haley.
I haven't even said that.
I know, it's like we're making an effort not to make this the We Worship Leisha Haley podcast.
Well, I really do like all the characters.
Me too.
On to Dana and Alice 6 months later. Obviously, if you haven't watched any of the videos online, then you should just turn this off right now and turn it back on after the premiere because they break up. Obviously, Dana dumps Alice because she's stupid, and she goes out with the chef.
You mean Dana is stupid for dumping Alice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because Alice is cool. But the chef was, before Dana and Alice got together last season, I was all about the chef. Like, she was very cute. I liked her character. She was real. She had, like, a normal job. She wasn't a professional anything. She was just a chef.
A soup chef.
I like that character, but obviously I'm pissed off at the character because it ruined the cutesy relationship of Alice and Dana. But that couldn't go on forever because it's a TV show.
I don't think they were that well matched.
Who?
I never liked the Alice Dana. I mean, I think that they were hot when they had like their love scenes, but I never saw them as a long-term couple. More of a booty call.
So you think it was like rebound for Dana and infatuation for Alice?
No, I think that Alice genuinely cared for Dana. I just didn't see that relationship lasting. I can't really say why.
What about, like, if they were real people that you knew?
I wouldn't think it would work out.
You wouldn't think that best friends forever and then turned into a relationship?
No, that never works. So, one of the things I heard on the official L Word podcast, which is actually done by Showtime, they interviewed Leisha Haley, and she was talking about how Alice is a little bit of a mess, is still on the rebound, and doesn't have it together as much as she did last year in terms of her clothing and her style and fashion.
Right. Supposedly she's completely lost it and she can barely dress herself, and she's on multiple antidepressants, which I think they're doing this to make the character more likable, because how can you not feel for that character? But then I'm like, well, why are they trying to get us to hate Dana? Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're going to show both sides.
Maybe they're doing that thing where a couple breaks up and you like both of them and then you have to choose one. Maybe we as fans are going to have to choose whether we stick with Dana or Alice. Well, I brought it up just to say that I hope Alice gets over it quickly because her character is so much fun. I don't want to see her depressed. I don't want to see her in some of those cute little outfits again.
Yeah, I can't imagine her being sad for more than 5 minutes. Like, it just doesn't go with her character.
Maybe they're making Alice go through this really hard, difficult period so that when she comes out of it, she can have Mr. or Ms. Perfect, and you'll feel like she deserves it.
Well, yeah, because there is that clip.
I don't want to know. I haven't watched the clips.
No, not a clip. It's
Okay.
like in the videos online. You haven't watched those? The previews?
No, but go ahead and mention it.
Well, there's just this
spoiler
one...
alert.
No, it's not a spoiler, but there's
Okay.
like a 3-second clip where they just show Alice saying, I've never had sex like that in my life. So, obviously, it's not Dana. It's either going to be some dude or someone we haven't seen yet. Some new character. Because I think
That
there
makes
are new
sense.
characters. New main characters. So, Jenny is coming back from the Midwest. Why, when, how, what's the deal? When did she go to the Midwest?
I guess when she was like crying in the bathroom and she was like, Shane, I need help.
Right.
And then I think they sent her home to her mother, who I believe is played by Margot Kidder.
So she comes back from getting well with her mother? Is that what we're to assume?
I don't know. I think we're going to have to watch and see. All I know is she's been gone and she does not return alone.
Who's she with?
I'm not telling you. You're going to have to see. But I've seen the pictures of the actress on the internet and she is hot.
The actress?
Yes.
Oh, right. I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name, but she's been in other stuff.
Mm-hmm. She's got a little bit of a girl mustache. I like that.
I didn't notice that. Or else I would have looked away quickly.
She kind of looks like an even more masculine Trinity from The Matrix.
Okay, maybe we're thinking about two different people.
Maybe I didn't see a good picture of her. We'll have to watch.
We'll see tonight.
So let's see. We've talked about just about everybody, but Shane and Carmen.
Okay, Shane and Carmen.
Carmen.
You don't like Carmen?
She's so boring.
Okay, but she's cute.
She's sexy, but she's not my type. She's boring. She has no personality.
I mean, I could take her or leave her, but I think she's staying around.
Yeah, I think so too.
So maybe her character will do something.
I hope so.
But she's cute, and she seems really like a real person.
Let's talk about Jenny. Who cares about Carmen? Jenny's been all fragile and crazy and losing her shit a lot lately. But I think when she comes through this, Jenny's gonna have some stones to rival Beth's.
So you think by the end of season 3 that Jenny's gonna be hardcore dyke?
No. I think she may be straight again by the end of season 3. But
ew, how sad.
I just think that Jenny is gonna start to own herself a little more.
That's anti-Jenny, though.
Well, she's just in that after college floating around period. Like, I don't think she's gonna stay so flighty forever.
Okay.
Do you?
Well, I don't know what they're gonna do. Obviously, I would hope so.
Then again, it is kind of fun to watch her lose her shit every couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think she had the most scenes last season, and maybe the first season too, where you're just like, oh my god, what is going on? Pretty much like the end of every show with Jenny, you're like, holy shit, what is gonna happen now?
I know, like, she's in love with Marina. Next week she's running off to Vegas and marrying Tim.
I heard that this season Marina's coming back as a man.
That's not true.
No, but it would be funny.
Marina's not coming back because rumor has it she sucked to work with.
Really?
I heard that's why she left, but, celebrity gossip, I don't know. I'm in Albuquerque, I'm not in the loop.
That's too bad. I really liked her, but
everybody liked her.
She's gone.
She had a whole web campaign
to bring her back.
I think it was called like Save Marina
or
something like that.
Oh no, well yeah, maybe. I didn't know about that, but there was also one about the chef, and apparently it worked. Everybody liked the chef.
I liked the chef.
Red hair, green eyes thing.
Well, she seemed to fit really well with Dana.
We'll see.
Well,
how well they fit.
They're obviously going to be just like sickeningly happy together just to make Alice feel even shittier.
Ever since Dana came out or was forced to come out or whatever, she's been kind of a player. I mean, she's cheating on everyone that she's gone out with.
She didn't cheat on Alice that we know of. She did have that dinner, though, with Laura.
So you think she just... I mean, we don't know, and I don't think we're ever going to know that, like, we're never going to be shown the scene. But I think it was like she probably slept with Laura and then dumped Alice. I don't think she came up to Alice and was like, you know what? I think I'm falling in love with Laura again.
I think you're right, probably. That seems more plausible.
She's a playa.
She's just not that introspective. All I have to say is, if Alice starts wearing sweatpants, I'm not watching the show anymore.
If Alice starts wearing just underwear, I'll watch the show over and over and over and over and over and over. What do you mean sweatpants? Oh, you think she's going to be like...
You said she's all supposedly going to be a basket case. No sweatpants.
I think they're definitely going to show her, like, messed up. Her clothes are going to be all messed up, and her hair isn't going to be right, and she's just going to look shoddy.
Oh. But then, she'll emerge from this breakup mourning period and be a hottie again.
Yeah, I hope so.
Maybe she'll get a new tattoo.
Maybe she'll start a band.
That would be awesome. I bet she'd be a really good singer and guitarist.
Nah, I'm sure she's not musically talented at all.
Yeah, I mean, how can you be cute and a good actress and a good musician? That's just too much for one package. What do you think? Is the pre-game show about wrapped up?
We haven't talked about Shane.
Oh, I don't want to talk about Shane.
We gotta cover everyone.
What is there to say about Shane? She's got cool hair. She's hot. Chicks dig her. The end.
That's all. See? That's all you see in Shane, but I see a lot more. Shane and I connect on many levels. No, I think that's the whole deal with her character, is she's all bottled up and you don't think anything's going on there. But I think hopefully this season... Okay.
Our dog just fell off the couch. Way to go. Interrupt the podcast, Lou.
Was having sex with the ottoman.
No, I think he was asleep and he fell off.
Okay.
Okay, where were you going with this Shane thing?
Okay, so I think that Shane is going to definitely be more complex. And I don't know, like, don't you get the impression that Carmen and Shane are going to be, like, the happy little couple and then things are going to happen? Because that can never be the end of the story.
Well, something's going to happen or else they'll get really boring.
Okay, so what's going to happen with Shane this season, do you
think?
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe she'll fall in love with Mark.
I think you're saying that in sarcasm, but I think that might actually happen.
But they showed a Shane flashback where she was like 5 and already being gay.
Yeah, she's never had sex with a man.
What do you mean? I thought she used to be a hooker or something.
But she was, I think, supposed to be, like, thought of as a man.
Ew.
I think people thought she was a dude. I don't know.
Like she just did BJ's or something?
I don't know, but that's the impression that I got. Because remember she went to that party and people thought she was a guy.
Which is completely unrealistic.
Yeah.
No one could ever think that she was masculine at all.
No, because for one thing, she's totally anorexic looking.
No, but in a good way.
She's super, super skinny. Skinnier than any man I've ever seen. And her face is completely feminine. There's nothing masculine about her.
No.
The only thing masculine about her is her fucking ghost strategy. But she's making that feminine. Okay, so Shane is going to have to wait and see. We don't have any idea what's going to happen.
I do have a Shane prediction.
Okay.
I think that in the first episode tonight, Shane, all the girls will be sitting around drinking coffee at the Planet, and someone will say something, and Shane will make some, like, wise, prescient comment, and it'll totally hit the nail on the head, and everyone will completely ignore her.
Wait, why are you saying this?
Because this is what always happens with Shane. They're talking about something, Shane says something that's, like, so intuitive and just, like, gets to the heart of the matter, and then Alice just blows her off like, God, Shane, you're so retarded.
Yeah.
No one ever listens to her, and she's always got, like...
No, because
the
sometimes...
sage advice.
Several times in previous seasons, Alice's response to Shane's wise words has been, how do you do that? How do you know that? I think they kind of know. But yeah, often it's overlooked until later sometimes.
Well, what about when Shane said that maybe Dana's mom had a gay experience? And Dana's like, oh, yeah, right.
Okay, right.
And she said that thing about Bet just needed to fuck the carpenter to get it out of her system. And everybody ignored her when she said that.
That's true.
There have been a few times like that.
Yeah, Shane definitely has good instincts. She
Shane
always knows.
Shane should have an advice column. Dear Shane, my girlfriend fucked a carpenter while I was pregnant.
What should I do?
Then I had some hot pregnant sex in the pool with a millionaire philanthropist.
Then my lawyer tried to bed me.
With the most unsexy pickup line in the history of television.
What was it?
Oh, it's not like I've never been with a pregnant woman before.
Ew.
That makes me wet.
I think she may have even said it with, like, food in her mouth or something. Or
She did talk with her mouth full of sushi, but I think that was a different time.
Okay, right. That was also... Just everything about that woman was unattractive. It was Tanya's mother. Her hair...
Yeah, she had all right hair. I mean, You said you hated everything about her. I wanted to throw her a bone.
Okay, I liked her house. We forgot one person, one main character.
We didn't really talk about Bet and Tina, but there's not much to say about them right now.
What about Bet's sister?
Oh, Kit. Some people on the boards are like, get rid of Kit, she sucks. It's Pam Grier.
I know. No way can you get rid of Pam Grier. A lot of gay men watch this show just because Pam Grier's on it.
Pam Grier is awesome.
I love her.
She's the Judy Garland of our generation.
It's Jackie Brown, for Christ's sake. You can't get rid of her.
I know. And I love when she sings and she does her little dance.
You can't just have a show of 10 lesbians and no other people because...
It's unrealistic.
It's totally unrealistic.
We do have other friends.
Even in West LA, you have to know other people. Even if they are just... And plus, she's a family member.
Yeah. And plus, she's a great character. I love Kit.
Yeah, and plus she could end up going out with, what's his face?
Ivan?
Right.
Yeah, I hope Ivan's in this season a lot. I like Ivan. I have a feeling there's not going to be that much Ivan.
I don't think there's ever going to be a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if you had to choose between, what's his name, Charles S. Dutton and Ivan, the toe guy, or Ivan,
I would have a hard time choosing there myself. I
Yeah.
think I'd just back up really slowly away from both of them.
oh, well, that decision might take me, I don't know, a second. Bye-bye, toe.
Yeah, Toe's not. I don't know. He's just Mr. Male. That's his whole thing.
But
He's not here to stay.
He's cheating on his wife. He's a motivational speaker. I mean, Ivan all the way. Ivan can fix your car.
That's it?
Well, Ivan would probably punch someone in the mouth if they insulted you at a bar.
Ivan can fix your car and finance your business dream.
That's true.
Okay, so I think we're going to wrap it up because the season premiere is about to start. And so we have a few glasses of wine to drink to get ready. And then we're going to be back for our first real show about season 3 after viewing it.
Yeah, have fun at all your premiere parties, you cosmopolitan bitches.
We're totally jealous of the premiere parties because I think the closest one to us here in Albuquerque is, I don't know, Spain. No, I think it's Phoenix,
Yeah.
which is like 8 hours from here.
And we don't have our passports, so we couldn't drive to Phoenix from New Mexico. We'll be posting our reactions to episode 1 tomorrow. In the meantime, if you want to be part of the chart where we make a connection with our listeners, you can email your comments to theplanetcast@gmail.com.
Or call our listener hotline and leave a message at 505-244-0531.
You can visit our blog at theplanetcast.blogspot.com.
Bye-bye, Toe.
Bye-bye, Toe.